Hello from Nov02 Ireland and welcome to Friday, the 2nd of November 2018. Big happy Paulie in the house as we keep the nostalgic 1970s music in the background. And remember, YT, it's copyright free. Yeah, so stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm sure you've enough things on your plate, regarding the walkout yesterday. Anyway, isn't life great? Because what goes around comes around. Doesn't matter whether you're little old Paulie or you're a multinational. It's called karma, folks. And I keep on telling you, the more you pray, I'm starting to actually work it out in my head now, the more you actually pray for certain things to happen, they're slowly starting to unravel now, which is a little bit freaky now, to be honest with you. And so I'll try and hold back on my thoughts because I think they're being released too much into Googoo's headquarters. And what I don't think about Googoo on a daily basis and the corruption that goes on with them. Yeah, and YT, by the way, they're the same company. Oh, sorry for giving you that information. Anyway, move on, sit back and relax, and welcome to Nov02 Ireland.
Hi, and welcome to Google.com. Your call is important to us. You're number 627th on the list. Remember, if you'd like to stay listening, we're going to give you 5 different options. And remember, AI is in full control from this point onwards. Press 1 for accounts. You'll never actually get through to them. Press 2 if you're being censored. But of course, we don't do that here on this platform. Press 3 if you'd like to make a complaint, but there's nobody at the end of the phone. Press 4 if you'd like to advertise with us and spend all your money. But remember, we'll censor everything before we put it out. Press 5 if you think YT is Googoo. And that concludes the 5 options.
The Friday show right here on Nov02 Ireland. Isn't it fantastic this week? I just thought I'd put some happy video together today because it's Friday, and it's the day everybody gets paid. Yeah, unless you're self-employed. And then that's a different story. We won't go into invoices anyway. Anyway, nearly wrapping up the end of the week. And what have we got to look forward to? Well, keep an eye on Iceland. And of course, the severe winds that's on the way that I will be showing everybody. But remember, doesn't make any difference. If you're trying to get through to Googoo, forget about it. They're snowed under at the moment. In fact, if you press option number 5 under 5 options, you get actually 2 leprechauns telling a joke. Yeah, that's another story. But anyway, I might actually record it and put it onto one of the videos. Listen, watch the sun at the moment. I keep on telling everybody, watch the sun and watch the heat in the daytime. Watch the heat in the daytime and then ask yourself, how is it freezing cold at night? Freezing cold at night. And warm, lovely warm during the day. Now there you go. They're gritting the roads. So something's on the way. Anyway, we're going to move over to something else that's just about to make the news. See you in a minute.
Welcome to option number 5. You're through to option 5, but unfortunately, like option 1, like option 2, like option 3, and like option 4, there's nobody at the end. Only AI. Yeah, that's right, she's on the desk today, AI, and she's on the desk every day. You'll always get AI, she's always at the desk, 24 hours a day. So in the meantime, while you're 621 now, we're going to give you the joke. Except it's going to be done by 2 of my colleagues that are also known as Paddy and Mick, the leprechauns. Jesus, will you leave it out that? Don't be doing that. Now just hang on a second. And I'm going to tell the story. Mick. Now Mick, you're in every film that Paulie does. I'm doing this one. My name is Paddy. I'm a leprechaun. Mick is sitting beside me here. That's me brother. Now, myself, Paddy, and Michael were in the local shopping centre, and they were doing raffles the following week, and the competition that they were selling the tickets for at the door was for a charity. Okay? We never know what charity it was. But Mick decided that he put his hand in his pocket. Now Mick's only 3 foot. Okay? I'm smaller than him, but I might be older than him, but I'm smaller than him. I'm 2.5 foot. 2.5 foot. That's 24. Yeah? 24 and 6. 30 inches I am. Okay? So we entered the competition, and the girl sold the ticket. Michael says, I'll buy a ticket. How much are they? She says you can have 5 for 10. 10 what? Michael, very inquisitive. The girl says, well, if you're telling the story on YT, we'll have to just say dollars, just to keep them all happy. So it was 5 tickets, raffle tickets, for $10. Now, Mick's all dressed in green, leprechaun green, St. Patrick's Day green. He buys the 5 tickets and he puts them inside his hat and takes off the top hat. We were both wearing top hats on the day, 2 green top hats. Anyway, I took off the top hat. He took off his top hat. He wanted to put the tickets on my head and put the cap back on. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. You put them underneath your hat and leave them there. And you won't lose them. So, off we went. And everywhere Michael goes, he brings the hat. Okay, a big, tall hat, like a bowler hat, green. Okay, now, he likes wearing the hat. And he wears all the leprechaun outfit. Because that's what we do. We wear leprechaun outfits. Anyway, we entered the competition. The following week, Michael gets a phone call because he put his mobile number on the end of it. The girl says, hello, is this Michael? He said, it is. Who's this? He said, is this anything to do with the competition from last week? She says, yes. He said, did we win? She says, no, you got second. And what was the first prize? Michael says, well, it was a car. Sports car. And what was for second prize? A trip to Amsterdam. To the red light district. With 2 vouchers. For 2 ladies. Of the night. Be Jesus, Michael said. He nearly fell off the seat when he heard that. He said, what? We're going to Amsterdam. Paddy, he shouts into me, Paddy. I'm in the other room, having a cup of tea. Paddy, he says, come in to me for a minute. I want to tell you something. So I went into the other room. I sat down there beside Michael. I said, Michael, what's going on? He said, Paddy, do you remember the competition we entered last week in the shopping centre for the car? We got second. He said, what? What do you get for second? We got a weekend away to Amsterdam, to the red light district, with 2 vouchers, okay, and have a great night, yeah, on behalf of the hospital. That was selling the tickets. So, of course, we had to go that weekend. So we packed up and out we went to Amsterdam. Now, it looked a bit weird walking around the red light district as 2 leprechauns. But we pretended that we were there on like a stag's party. So we'd blend in. And people were coming up to us saying, where's the groom? Where's the groom? So that was the end of that. So we walked around for a while, and next of all, we were in the red light district, looking at all these beautiful women. Brunettes, blondes, black, white, Chinese, Philippines, Pakistani, you name it, they were all there. And it was like a shopping centre for men. And you walked around, and there's the women standing in each window. I'll never forget it. Next of all, we were walking past this door, and this beautiful woman opened the door and says, hello, my name is Sinead from Roscommon, Ireland, and I'm here working as a prostitute. And I thought, well, and? She says, you must be Mick, and you must be Paddy. I've been expecting you to be walking past at some stage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you entered the competition, she says. Okay. Well, me and this girl here in the other room is going to look after you tonight. Now, it turns out that Michael wasn't too impressed, because he never with a woman before. And Paddy wasn't either. So, they went in and they took off their hats. And it turns out that the winning tickets were still underneath his hat. So he handed in there to the prostitute. Okay. Now, next of all, the girl says, "Who's Paddy? Who's Mick?" So Paddy says, "He's the small one. He's only 30 inches. And I'm Michael. And I'm taller, but I'm younger. So, which girl am I going to be with?" So, the girl knocked into her friend, Kelly. Kelly comes in and says, "Ah, this must be Mick and Paddy. We were expecting you all day. And she's from Ireland as well." So, they're looking laughing at the two leprechauns, because they're tiny, right? So, with that, the lights go off. And in they went into the 2 bedrooms, next door to each other, and closed the doors. Mick stripped off first and got into bed. And he was with Kelly. And I was with the other girl. And that's when things started to take a turn for the worst. Now, after about 20 minutes, okay, I stopped listening to Mick. Okay, I put my ear up against the wall, and all I could hear was Kelly's feet banging off the wall. Now, don't ask me what was going on, but I could hear him screaming. Anyway, with that, I went back to doing what I was doing. And I stopped again because I could hear him crying. I didn't know what he was doing. So I put my ear up against the wall, and all I could hear was 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Now, I got the girl that was beside me to have a listen in. She started laughing. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. This went on for ages. And of course, we went back to doing what we were doing. Anyway, about 30 minutes, another 30 minutes went by. It's about an hour now at this stage. And my lady and myself, we were absolutely sweating. Sweating like buckets. And that was it. She says to me, "Well, did you enjoy me? Did you enjoy my time?" She says. I never forget it. "Did you enjoy my time?" I was absolutely sweating. Little leprechaun sweating. Okay, 30 inches sweating. Right? And I put my clothes back on. Just then the door opened. And who's standing there? Michael, crying his eyes out. I said, "Michael, come in here. What's wrong with you?" He said, he couldn't even talk. And I turned around and says, "Michael, that must have been the best night of your life." And he kept on crying all the time. He says to me, you know, "You looked like you were having a ball." He says, "You're sweating." "I'm not sweating at all." Well, I turned around and says to Michael, "Me and this lovely lady listened in to you, and all we could hear for the whole session was 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. What's that all about?" And next of all, Michael turns around and says, right, in his little leprechaun voice, "I couldn't get on the bed." I says, "What?" He says, "Yeah, I couldn't get on the bed. I'm taller than you, and I still couldn't get up on the bed. All that for nothing. Thanks for holding. Somebody will be with you in about an hour."